Our parsha begins with the words, Ki Teitzei la milchama al oyevecha. When you go out to war against your enemy. Who is the enemy? Well, the simple understanding is it's a human being, an enemy, enemies who have come to attack or you're attacking them. But the sages have often explained this as a reference to the war, the internal battle that everybody has with their Yetzer Hara, with their evil inclination. A young man learning in yeshiva once wrote a letter to the famous Rabbi Yitzhak Hutner. He was a famous Rosh Yeshiva in New York. And this bocha, this young man learning in yeshiva, was expressing the difficulties he was going through. It was so hard to study and to learn and to be motivated, and he felt he just wasn't achieving much success. And Rav Hutner wrote back to him and he said, we do our great sages a disservice when we write biographies about them. We start at the end. We start once they've already achieved so much greatness. But there's never a focus on all of their years of difficulty in reaching those levels of greatness, in the battles that they had to have against their own Yetzer Hara, evil inclination. He says, everybody knows about the great Chofetz Chaim, Rabbi Yisrael Meir HaKohen Kagan in Lithuania. Everybody knows how cautious he was with his speech, never to say anything negative, and he wrote books and volumes about this. But who knows the battles, that the internal battles and conflicts that he went through in order to reach this level? It didn't just happen overnight. He wasn't born that way. And Rav Yitzhak Hutner mentions the verse where King Solomon says, Ki yipul, tzaddik yipul sheva v'kam, that a righteous person falls down, the righteous person falls down 7 times, but they get up again. What does that mean? What does that mean? So Hutner explains that it's because of the fact that they fell down that they became righteous people. It wasn't just that, as we explain it simply, when they fell, they got up again. But it's as a result of falling, of losing that battle, that you learned something there, and that made you into a greater person. So Rav Yitzhak Hutner says to this young student, he says, you will have your battles, and you will have your failures. You will not win every war. But if you continue in this vein, and after the battle you get up again, and you fight again, and you learn strategies from where you went wrong, then ultimately you will achieve greatness. Ki Teitzei la milchama al oyevecha. When you go out to war against your enemy, that internal conflict, you fight it, and once you have fought your internal conflicts and your battles, you become a greater person. And so it will happen again and again until you become a true victor in the battle. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.